In this weekend's first reading from Exodus, we hear about Amalek. The Amalekites were descendants of Amalek, who was a grandson of Esau, Jacob's twin. They were a fierce nomadic tribe that lived in the desert region of the Dead Seas, and they made their living by conducting frequent raids on other settlements and carrying off booty. They killed for pleasure. When Israel entered the region, the Amalekites saw this as the perfect opportunity for both pleasure and profit. But this hostile tribe was moving in on the wrong group. They were a people led by God. And here we meet Joshua for the first time. We know later he will become a great leader and take Moses' place. But today we see he is the general for the Lord's army commanded by Moses. We read that Joshua was successful in the battle as long as Moses raised the staff, but if he lowered it, then the enemy got the upper hand. The problem was a human one. Moses' arms got too tired to keep holding up the staff. So his two besties, Aaron and Hur, who may have been Miriam's husband, got him a seat and held up his arms for him until sunset, and Joshua crushed the army of Amalek. Have you ever been in a battle of some sort or carrying a heavy load? Maybe it is trouble in a relationship, trouble at work, maybe an addiction, maybe financial, and you just don't have the strength to keep going on and keep fighting. You feel like you just can't keep it together any longer, but you know if you give in and lay down the fight, it would have a big consequence for you or for someone. In Moses' case, Joshua and the army below and all of Israel. Maybe in your case, it's the spouse, family, children, co-workers that would feel the effect if you dropped the staff. Moses was able to keep the staff lifted in his arms by his besties, Aaron and Hur. Aaron and Hur have his back, or in this case, his arms. They carried the weight when he no longer could. Maybe you're in need of an Aaron and an Hur in your life, or maybe you are the Aaron and Hur for someone else. Probably at some point in our lives, we will be both. I can think of many times in my life when I have needed an Aaron and an Hur, when I felt like the valley would never end, that I'd never come up out of it. And I was getting weary and my faith was weak. And my sisters would call or visit or encourage me at just the right time and give me the courage I needed to go on for just another day. I'd maybe make it another rung or two up the hill from the pit before I got weary again and needed someone to hold up my arms. And God would provide another Aaron and Hur again. Who is fighting a battle and needs you to be their Moses? Or who is carrying a heavy burden and needs you to be their Aaron and Hur? I'm in a lot of groups and I hear a lot of hurt and a lot of suffering. And I know these church walls do not make us immune to it. So if you see a brother or a sister falling down under their load, go and pick them up. And if you are a brother or a sister that has fallen, God has an Aaron and an Hur out there for you. Call them. Don't hide behind the hurt and suffering. You don't have to fake it. We're here for you. We love you and we want to help you. We're your family. So let's fight for each other.